Boom. All right, there we go. So, everybody, welcome to the April 4th. April. Remember when I was saying February and March? Man, April 4th, Learn and Earn with Molly and Team Onward. This is being recorded. So, if something happens and you get bumped off, if you can't get back on, if you can only stay for a certain amount of time, understand that I will be putting this on the YouTube channel and I will be sending everybody the replay, whether you attended or not. So if you feel like you have to leave or you got something pending, no worries. Obviously, we are going to look at it in 1 second, but we have a team. We have a team incentive going on right now, which consists of placing orders and showing up for the Zoom meetings live or on replay. Hey, Lorena, I see Lorena just joined us. Thanks for joining us. Um,
Hi.
and we are going to, real quick, let me see here. Let me see if I can show you this, and that way I can get rid of that. So hold on, let me bring up the incentive real quick. Let me make sure that's there. All right, that one is pressed. So let me see if I can. You should have seen me, boy. I was goofing all. I'm on there trying to act like I know what I'm doing with Miss Christie today, showing her stuff on the site and everything. And next thing I know about her, she's like, "I'm not seeing what you're showing me." She says, "But I am seeing this." And I'm like, "Oh no, my screen didn't change the way I wanted it to." So if it's not showing it, be like Miss Christie and tell me when it's not showing it. Oh my goodness. All right. Let us see. Yeah. Da-da-da. Let us share the screen. Let's share the right one. Here is the document. Okay, can you see this? Can you see the new incentive sitting right there?
Mhm.
Yes? Everybody shake your head. Yes. Yeah, Molly, I can see it. Don't get quiet on me now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this was the incentive. We started doing these for 2 campaigns at a time. Okay. Um, the incentive, this is for campaign 6 and 7. And the team thing was, let me see if I can grab the backpack real quick. Hold on. So here is the backpack, which is very, very cool. It's Team Avon, very well made, all different pockets. Love it, love it. That is going to be on the raffle. It also is going to have Mission skincare set in it, which is our highest dollar. Just a little bit, it's blinding me. Which has got our high dollar skincare set that you could use yourself. You could sell it. You could make sample packets of it. You could use it at a vendor event and show it. We're also going to be giving away 3 different skincare trial sets that look something like, hold on. We're going to do a hair one also. The Farm X, okay, which of course has got a little bit of everything and it's more than one use. Also, the Belief hydrolonic acid powder set, we're going to be giving that away. We're also going to be doing the Chi hair care. Look here, Chi hair care, which this is great for traveling. I wish this was still out here. I think I'm going to give 2 of these. I think we're actually going to have more drawings. So what I like about this, and then we're going to do business tool packets. What are business tool packets? Um, Brochures, older brochures. Sometimes it can be hats, sometimes it can be samples, but we're going to put them together and it doesn't cost you a dime. Things that can help you in your business. Um, Notepads, things like let me see, where are some of my notepad things that I have here? Things like Beauty is My Business that has the Avon logo. I use these for writing notes to my customers all the time. Things like this beautiful notepad here that has the Avon, you'll see logo, which is just a notepad. These are all great things. Why? Because they're advertising. That's why, because anytime you pull them out, anytime you're doing something, you are basically letting people know what you're doing. When you get Avon on things, it's like having a business card all the time where people can see it. I like that. And, and you don't have to wait for incentives like what I'm doing. For things like this, you can go to places like Vistaprint, who is one of our uh, actually partners in Avon Perks. You can use the discount codes that they give you there. You can have things like this made with the Avon logo. So, and don't wait. You can wait to maybe win it, but you don't have to wait. You can go be proactive and go get these yourself. How do you earn all the entries the different ways? The first way is to earn 4 entries. Is you had to attend the live Zoom, which from March 21st and April 4th, and place $150 or more order in both campaigns 6 and 7. To get 2 entries, watch both replays of the above meeting within a week of arriving in your email. So no, you can't go watch the one from the 21st right now. You got to watch it while it's hot, while it's new, and place a $150 order in both campaigns. And you have to email me at molly7720@gmail.com. Let me know that you watch the replay. It shows me that there have been views, but it doesn't show me who views. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry about that. And then if you want to earn 1 entry, because let's be clear, it only takes 1 entry to win. Okay, one of these. I've seen people who have multiple entries and their name doesn't get picked. But I've seen people who have one and they do get picked. So don't think, oh, well, I didn't watch this or I didn't do that, I'm out of it. No, you're not. How do you earn 1 entry? Place a $150 order in either campaign and attend one live or one replay and email me, and you're going to get that. So yes, I am keeping track of it. Who has sales? I've already got that report off. I've already know who was live. And even look, if you did watch the replay of the 21st and you forgot to email me, go ahead and send me that email if you did. I'm trusting you to be honest on this. Maybe you meant to, life got busy, but you did watch it and you forgot to email me. Let me know. I don't want you, because of something like that, to miss out on that. Okay. So and we've already got quite a few entries, which is cool. I'm looking at this going, okay, this is great, because some people have already put in their campaign 7 order. So I'm already showing, hey, you're in. So, and this is what I'm going to do as I am earning some of this stuff from Avon, as I'm looking at things that I have that, yes, very true, I could use it for my customers. But what I could do is help you build your business by giving you things that if you put those things into practice, maybe have your own little incentive with your customers. It doesn't matter if you just have 2 or 3 customers. You could say, hey, you place an order of $60 or more in this campaign. This product here, I'm going to put your name in a drawing and I'm going to draw the winner, and then you can announce it on social media. That is up to you, but there are so many different things, guys, that you can do with these. You can also say, but Molly, I really want that. I want it for me. That's good. Keep it for you then. But I like to think a little bit outside the box of, how can I encourage orders in a different way? This is no different than when Ulta or Sephora or Target or anybody says, come into our store and spend $25 and we're going to give you a $5 off certificate. We're going to give you something free. We're going to give you a free gift. This is our business. So you want to try to use things like that. And hopefully with these things that I'm giving you, using the samples when you earn them, those kind of things. Hey, for anybody who is brand new, who places a $100 order in your first or second campaign, that is anywhere on our team that's brand new. So if you're watching this on the replay, if you're on our team, if you do that, right now there's no Avon incentives that are put out there. I know they're getting some together, but from me, if you place that $100 order, then what you're going to get from me is a package of 10 brochures, and you're going to get some samples that are going to help your business be off and running. Okay. So hopefully that'll help you. So let me stop this share because we don't need.
Question,
Yeah.
Molly.
Yes, please ask me.
Does the 150 have to be an order placed by me, all one product, all $1 amount, whether it's for me or a customer? or if my online people place a 10, 20, or $30, is it a cumulative 150?
I was just gonna say, I need y'all to know, I don't play those Avon games that Avon corporate sometimes plays. Ours is always cumulative. If you
Okay,
have 4 people who place, a $25 order and then you place an order, as long as within that 2-week period, from the moment that that campaign starts on that Wednesday and then ends on that Tuesday at
beautiful.
11:59, if it's $150 order or more that's showing me for your total sales, you are in like Flint. So
Okay.
this is how I view it. If you buying it, it counts.
All right,
If
because I
your
got
customers
customers
order
clear
it,
down
it
in
counts.
Florida,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's not
Doesn't
like they
matter.
live across
It's
the
an
street
order.
anymore. Thank
Nope,
you.
it's in order, sister. So if it's in there, then it's going to count for this for sure.
You're
Hello,
sweet.
Kimmery. I see you are here too, my friend. Let me get you on the list here.
Hi,
I'm doing a
Molly.
walk. Hi, baby. Good to see you. Let me go through here again, guys. Oh, Miss Inez is here. Hi, Miss Inez. I see.
Hello, my loves. How are
How
you?
you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. No
Good.
complaints
Good to
there.
see you here. Good to see you here. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Molly can tell
Okay.
you, I was so excited about today's meeting. I tried to sign in yesterday.
I know. So let me tell you about Kim real quick. So last night I'm sitting, I'm chilling, just a little bit. It's been one of those days. I went out, I had to mow, not just my lawn yesterday. I had to mow my neighbors, my neighbors, Andrew and Casey. Casey's just a little old thing, right? But she don't know how to do yard work. And Andrew is in the service. He flies Blackhawks, and he is been stationed up near DC in Virginia. So he's there until September. So I'm like, I will take care of your lawn. You have no worries. We've got you. So so we had kind of let it go a little bit. So we had to get out there and not just do my lawn, I had to do their lawn too. And I had to weed eat and all that stuff. I need you to know, mama gonna be 60 in like 2 months, guys. And mom not made the way she used to. So everything on my body right now, it hurt a whole lot, not even a little bit, but we got it done. And that's what's important. So Kim, I'm sitting there doing this, right? Going, everything hurts. And Kim texts me and says, did I miss the meeting? And I'm like, nope, meeting's tomorrow. And she's like, oh, I guess I'm just really excited about being on the meeting because I just tried to get on the meeting and nobody was there. I thought I missed it. So it was great. Like to see that kind of excitement. That's awesome. I love it. So, all righty. So first thing, besides the incentive, if you missed that part and you just came on, you can watch the replay. We just went over the incentive. So old book, right? Campaign 7, new book, campaign 8. Look at the difference. Ooh, look at the size. We are now 6x9s. And I have to tell you, I ain't got to pull out my magnifying glass no more to look at the numbers in the book. I think that's pretty awesome.
I love the new books. I know a lot of
Aren't
people
they
are having
nice,
an
Miss
issue with
Inez?
it, but I love them.
I do too, believe me. And that group of mine, that wonderful Onward No Matter What, I'm having to pop some people. They talking about what they don't like with the books. And I'm like,
Oh,
it's okay. Look, everybody has, look, when you have 18,000 people that are in one group, everybody gonna have a different opinion. And that's okay. But I really do like it. But what I like more than me liking it, I like the fact that my customers just got these through campaign mailer. And I am getting texts that go, wow, what did Avon do with the brochure? Everything is so bright and bigger. And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. So I love what they did. Now, what I will tell you, whether you're new or maybe you haven't been around too awful long, this could change. So that you know, this could change. One thing you can guarantee with Avon is something will change. Don't get too comfortable with anything because something will change. Okay. But right now, I am loving this. I feel like for everything that you felt like you really had to like, okay, I think I'll like that. I'm not sure if I like that. I just feel like we're not so cluttered. I don't feel like they're trying to put 18 things on a page because they're trying to fit them in. So kudos to Avon for this. I am loving the new book. Here's the other thing I'm loving though. For all of you who don't have full boxes, how about this? They're wrapping them in cellophane now. You can only get them 10.
Fantastic.
Isn't that great? Look,
Because
everybody's like, yeah.
They use these gargantuous boxes for 20
Yep.
brochures, and they
Yeah.
were so, I just,
And
And
I
some of them are
complain.
damaged when you get them.
Yes, they were always damaged,
Right.
wrinkles,
and
milk
by the
on.
time
I've been having a bunch
UPS
of products bust open. So that
I know. And by the time that UPS got them or whoever they're using to deliver, what happened is they don't care what's packed in their boxes. They just stacking them up and
Yep.
doing their thing. But now that they're doing this, what they're finding out is they don't have to replace a bunch of brochures. And they were always really good about that. But you know how that rolls. By the time you get the replacements, you're almost done with the campaign and you're like, oh, it's frustrating. So now they're doing this. So this has been a real big godsend. So I hope you guys are like
Molly.
I have
Yes,
another
Andrew.
question. Hang on, Andrew.
Hmm?
How did you raise
Hold
your
on,
hand?
Andrew. Did you hear Jan? Wait.
Well, I want to know how he
The
raised
shade
his
of it all.
hand.
Go
How do you
ahead,
raise,
girl. Say it again, Jan.
how do you raise your hand to get Molly's attention eventually?
Well, sometimes I ignore
Lower
you
your
and you
mouse
raise
over
your hand.
reactions and then click lower hand.
Click on what?
See? Okay.
Actions.
Do I left hand or right hand mouse? Oh, raise hand. Great. Thank you. Now,
Mhm.
uh-oh.
Andrew, don't you get excited. She ain't going to raise her hand. She's going to yell out at me because that's what we do here. You know that, okay? Andrew,
Miss
try to-
Molly, I'm trying to change my way because I love you.
Okay, Miss Jan. Okay, I got you. What was your question, baby? Oh, she muted herself. I thought you had, or was it just about raising the hand?
I just wanted to know about the hand so Andrew can talk now.
Okay, Andrew, your turn. Go
Got the
ahead.
talking stick now. Let's remember. So I wanted to ask, have you had any issues with your customers not getting your brochures when you send through campaign mailer?
Well, Andrew, let me put it to you this way. I have 400 customers and I
Wow.
send 200. I have 200 that I send one campaign and then 200 I send another. If someone didn't, now I will say, I have had somebody every now and then that they will be like, Molly, I haven't gotten the book this month. And I will be like, I'll look and go, well, no, I know it went out. She was in the list here. But every now and then it doesn't. I end up just sending them one because whether I like it or not, this is bulk mail.
Mhm.
And I don't believe it has anything to do with campaign mailer.
Yeah, I don't think so
believe
either.
The problem is our post office, and I think they try hard to do their best. But I think when it comes like that, I think it's real easy for them. They're grabbing this person's mail and then they stick it in this person's box. And the only thing you can hope for with that is maybe somebody will get somebody else's brochure and they'll go to your site and they'll order. So I'm trying to look at the positive here.
Yeah, I called every customer I sent a book to, and at least half of them didn't get the books. But some of the people I mailed them to did tell me that they were getting mail that was a couple months old, like a postcard or a letter would come like a couple months later.
That's great. Now,
The mail's
I
been
haven't
really
had
bad.
that since the middle of the pandemic. I'm not going to lie. Now, during the middle of the pandemic, I was getting, I always send the reason I do, so you guys know, I always send myself a brochure through campaign mailer, even though I
Me
have them.
too.
The reason I do
I get
that
mine.
is because I want to see, I always put I'm trying to put this, I always put a special on there, like telling them if they order this, they can get this, whatever it is. I can't keep up with it. So the only way I can keep up with it with my old mind is to give myself one. So, but I can remember, Andrew, during the pandemic, like whenever that struck, like we should have gotten like campaign 8 or something. And I was getting a 4 in the mail, like just out of the blue, got my 4. And I thought I messed up and didn't send myself one. So it can happen. But if you're telling me half of them.
Yeah, there is some good news.
Okay, tell me.
A number of them, including some older ones, I was able to convert into letting me send them a text message with the e-brochure, and some of them did order online.
Great. Christy and I were talking about that today. She was asking about like the importance of the brochure, and we kind of talked about brochures are really great sometimes to have when you're handy or you're going in someplace. And there are some people who just love the brochures because we're known for brochures. Y'all know that. And but what I love is because we have the simplicity of that digital brochure now, where they can go to it, open it, click it, order, click it, click that bag. They have made it
See
so
how it
much
looks on them
easier.
too.
I love the try-on
Yeah.
tool. Yes, the
The
try-on
brochure
tool
offers
is
so much
so
more now.
amazing. Yes, yes. You're exactly right. And I feel like they're getting better with the colors too. I will
Yeah.
tell you something I noticed from the brochures when they started these. Hi, Janae, beautiful. How are you? There's Janae, everybody. What I love is that the colors appear to be a better likelihood to what they really are in person, closer than they were. I was putting what was in the campaign 7 next to the same advertisement in the campaign 8. And you can see the color difference. But what's really cool is when I take my lipstick and I put it next to the colors, for some reason, these larger books, the print is a lot sharper. The colors are sharper. So I feel like, hi, darling, how are you? I feel like, yeah, that it's more true to color. But as Andrew said, the best thing is why get them on the site so they can try to use the try on tool where they can actually click that shade. All you gotta be is in front of their phone, and it will show them with that shade on.
And it works.
Yes.
I've given people actual brochures who ask about the color. So, take your phone. Let's see how it looks. And I sold some makeup doing that.
That Miss Christie, I know, not sure if you were aware, but when you look at, we have Lyle on here and Andrew on here, who are our Avon men for sure. And I have to tell you, they kill it. Andrew he made President's Club, which is over $10,000 in sales this past year. Lyle is on his way almost to premiere now, doing vendor events. What I will tell you about the men in Avon is when they find their knack, they go after it. And the women love them, Miss Christie. I don't know what it is, but the women just love them. I need to have their passion when they do it or something for sure. So I just thought I would bring that up because you don't always see a lot of Avon men, but we do have them. And if you're on social media, you'll also see who we call, it's his birthday today, Mr. Tim Brown. We call him Mr. Positivity, and he lives in South Carolina, and he is a top seller in Avon. Matter of fact, he sells close to $90,000 a year in Avon, and he's also an eye doctor. So talk about what he does in his spare time. He's amazing. So the Avon men are rocking it for sure. Okay, so we talked about the brochures. That is a cool thing. Let's talk real quick, because what I noticed when I was going through it today is that, let me make sure this is ready and set up and it hasn't logged me out, guys. 1 minute. The what's new that we're going to be looking at. Okay, that's logged in, which is campaign 9. Let me share this. It doesn't have as many products in it, so I think we're going to go through this pretty quick, but let's take a look here. Hold on. Okay, as somebody shake their head when you can see the what's new up there, so I know it's up. Okay, I see Miss Christie shaking her head. Okay, so this is going to be, we're in 7. We have a whole nother week to get your 7s in. And then of course, we're going to be in 8. What we find is that the majority of representatives who are working their business are always working a campaign ahead. So what that means is a lot of people at this point have already placed their campaign 7 order in the first week of the campaign. Some do not. Some actually place 2 orders because their orders get so big. They do like 400 or 500 for 1 week, and then the next week they can have $700, whatever that looks like. I mean, you can place as many orders as you want to. We all know that, but it's better that you don't do that because you want to save in your shipping. But then what we try to do is we try to look at the campaign that is coming, and we try to see what is coming so we can think ahead of what should we be spending time on, what should we be preparing for the upcoming campaign. This is going to be what the cover looks like for campaign 9 that's coming up. And if you haven't watched the replay, if you go back to the last on my YouTube, you will see it. It will actually say campaign 8 on it. You can actually look at all the things that we have gone through there. So if anybody hasn't seen that yet, there it is. 1 minute before we start, I want to take a look at the chat real quick and make sure that there is nothing here except maybe people making fun of me and my lawn skills or something. Okay, let's see here. Rumba mowers. Yeah, it felt like a rumba mower. And I don't, yep. Rebecca loves the new book. That's great. Then my baby's saying hi. Andrew put in his campaign 7. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure. So let's get into the what's new. I spoke a little bit about this with Miss Christie today, how this is the book that, in my opinion, really helps to educate us, but not just on what's coming, but educate us on products a little at a time so you don't feel overwhelmed. As a vet who has been in this company for, well, 19 years this month, I find that when I think about all the products as a whole, if I hadn't learned them a little at a time and what each thing did, it would be totally overwhelming. And it was even back 19 years ago when you were first coming in. I mean, I was a customer and I would just, but when you're trying to learn it, because you're like, what if customers ask me? What are we going to do? Well, we didn't have all this online stuff. We didn't have all this training. You kind of went to district meetings if you could. And if you couldn't, man, you just kind of, you called Avon a lot and you asked questions. But now they have started using the power of the what's new to help educate us a little at a time. So I love the what's new and I love going over it. For anybody who's new, this very first page explains the sales levels, what you have to sell to make them, what you get if, according to what sales level you are, you will see that you can buy 10 of everything in the book. If you wanted to, you could. If you saw something was coming and you were promoting it and you were like, wow, everybody wants that lip gloss or that skincare, you could actually go ahead if you wanted to, and you could buy 10 of them if you wanted to. The pricing for contenders, and remember, for a contender, your first order with $40 or more in campaign sales. Now, 98.9% of the time when somebody places an order with you, it will always be over $40. But for a contender, the first order that is placed has to be $40 or more for you to make a commission. This is not every order. This is the very first $40 that hits it. So if you're telling me you want to put an order in and you were the first person to put an order in, whether it's in your back office or not, you would want to make sure with your brochures, your bags, the products you want for you, anything for the customers that maybe you're delivering to personally, you would want to make sure that's $40 or more. That is only for contenders, because once you hit the premier level, because if you're premier level, if you're President's Club level, your orders are always more than that. So take a look at this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but a lot of times you can use a refresher for it. What I do like is, here comes Tipsy again. Tipsy, of course, is not our brand, but is a brand affiliated with LG. And it is a beautiful brand. I use a lot of their products, and I'm not going to lie, with me getting ready to turn 60, I really wasn't sure this was going to be a line for me. And I use this highlighter. I absolutely love this. And you'll see the what's new. It says, free Tipsy, I want to highlight you highlighter with any 2 summer makeup purchases from pages 4 to 9. But also it's letting you know that in the brochure, they're going to get a free highlighter also with any $30 summer makeup purchase from select pages. this could be something, one of maybe a couple of things that you want to drive to your customers. This is what you need to pay attention to, which is why I say prepare yourself ahead of time for the campaign, because they let us know here, $18 value, but there are limited quantities. And what you're going to find, like with us in every store, every direct sales out there, when there is a special, it is always going to be first come, first serve. So as a representative or an affiliate, whatever you want to whatever you want to call yourself with this, you want to make sure that if there's an offer like this, it's limited quantities, you want to make sure that you are promoting it as close to the first day as you can. And you want to stress, you don't want to wait on this. This is limited quantities. You want to go to my e-store, you want to go do this, make your purchases from these pages and get this free highlighter. So that's going to be something that's coming. Here they're showing us the different things. This is definitely a makeup thing. The FMG Glimmer Powder Blush. They have a lot of people have been looking for this, the Cranberry Crush, the Petal Pink, the Pink Passion. You have 3 different shades. For a while, you couldn't get the powder blush with us, and now it is back. So that is very, very cool. We also have the FMG Lip and Cheek Stain, both together, and the Plumeria and the Rosette. This is something that a lot of people like. This is really big on Instagram right now, this whole thing with lip and cheeks together. And most of the time it's, like I said, a stain, so it lasts. It lasts, you don't have to worry about reapplying. Then if you'll pay attention to down here, guys, hold on. You see here, pro tips, you can actually click this. We're not going to do it. But there will be tips here when I talk instruction, especially when you're looking at this in your back office. Wear alone or use as a base to make your lipstick pop and last longer. For a natural blushed look, apply to your cheeks. They're showing you this. They're letting you know. And what happens is then that gives you the education to help your customer. Oh no, this was doing this earlier. I thought this had stopped. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Yeah. Come on. Was it really going to skip the pages now? My apologies, guys. It was taking a moment to load earlier when I was on my other Zoom, and then I went back in and it was being wonderful. Let me refresh here and just see if maybe there's a lot of people on ordering. I doubt it. I think it's just can get glitchy from time to time. Let's see. Yep, same page it was glitching on too. Although it did let me go through it. Okay, well, let me see if I can go somewhere down here. Hold on, guys. Don't it figure? Don't it figure? Okay, well, we can go back and we can try this in just a bit. Let me see if it's gonna let the see if it'll let us go into the Avon Living and stick with it. It probably will. A lot of these products are not available. Some of them are still available. I just had a customer after sending this Avon Living out late to her with one of her orders. She just placed another $100 order. She got this, the cutting board set. She got the frother. I'm trying to think, what else did she get? You can get the egg thing. She got the trivets, and she also got the 2-piece double-sided kitchen utensils. So she got a few things there. I was completely shocked, like, wow, this is cool. I had an extra one, just threw it in with the order that I was mailing her, and it was all good. I love this this mat right here. I've been using this for my curling irons. Of course, I haven't traveled with it yet, but just leaving it out. You put the hot items on, which is better. Normally I put it on a towel. Way you go, Molly. Burn the house down. Nope, don't have to worry about it with this anymore. So we're all good. So using all of these. So there's so many that are there. So love that. Let's just see. Watch, it's not gonna let me do it. I'm telling you, it's a glitch within this book. I let's see. Come on. Talk to mama. There we go. Look at that. See, I just need to be a little patient. There we go. This is more of the tipsy, more of the lip markers that they have. This is just so much. I use this. I didn't think I would really like this this eye makeup and lip makeup remover because I used another one for so long, and no, it wasn't Avon. It was just one that I used. And I started using this, and I have to tell you, I really love it. I use a mascara that, believe me, it does not let go easily. But with this, I can leave it on for 30 seconds. It takes it right off. So a lot of times, this is how we find our own testimonials. Sometimes you have to use something, you have to try it. And by the way, you don't have to get on there if you find you don't like something and go, I don't like this. This is good. I'm going to tell the world this product is like, ew. You don't have to do that. What happens is, if it works for me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there and I'm going to be like, yeah, I need to tell them that this works for me, because just like a good movie, just like a good book, no matter what is happening, absolutely, when you're sharing it, people want to know what you loved about it. People want to know. And so when you do use a product, make sure you're out there, you're telling people about it. Don't be ashamed to do that, for sure.
Speaking of using the products,
Yes.
I was using the Tipsy makeup last weekend.
Okay.
I had a posted on TikTok of pictures of me wearing the lip color.
Nice. What color did you use?
Can we go back a page so I can remember the names of the colors? I used the marker and the lip oil.
Okay. All right.
What I did
like
was
the
I
lip
used the
oils.
marker to outline the lip,
Right.
and then filled in with the lip oil.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, the other thing is, guys, this roller, can I tell you, this it's called the FMG Oil Rewind Roller Ball. I don't know about the rest of you. Sometimes I feel like my skin is really, really dry, but I still have issues, like especially if I'm wearing makeup, I will still have issues here. Now I know the makeup is still there and sometimes right here, but I got one of these thinking for sure it probably wasn't going to work too well, but we will give it a shot. So I took it and I got it. And I have to say, it really does. Before I came on here tonight, I knew that I put my makeup on early this morning, and as lasting as it is, I could still see more shine than I wanted to. Took the roller ball, just rolled it over those areas. And I have to tell you, it sucks up the excess oil just like that. Immediately, I was like, man, I love this. But you know what I said to myself? I'm guilty, y'all. I'm so guilty. I know this works, and I have yet to put this out there yet that I know this works and I loved it. And I am the person who goes, I really wasn't sure this would work. That's what I tell people. But I need to do it with that, because this is a product that, let me see what the price is. I got it when it first came out, $16 regular price. Your cost $7.79. Okay.
I might try that.
This is just really, I was really impressed. And I had heard of them before. I had seen them in Ulta, a lot more expensive. And I thought, forget that, I'll dab. You know me, I'm like, I got the powder thing, I'm just going to dab. I have it. This is really, really great. And it's small enough that you can carry it in your purse. You can carry it in your pocket. If you were like at work and you were going to the restroom, you could grab it, stick it in your pocket. So I love this. I really do. So it might be something you want to look into. Here is another guide. We talked about these a little bit today. Christy and I did. This is, again, it takes a line, the Glimmer Product Guide. This is something that you all know about my little notebook that I have, where I take these things out and I actually put them according to category: makeup, skincare, whatever it may be, home, all my different categories. And when Avon updates these, sometimes they're the same for a couple of months, but when they update them, then I take them and put them in there, and I kind of go through them to educate myself. And here is why. We have the Glimmer Satin, 26 shades, the Glimmer Lip Glaze, the lip liner, eyeshadow clouds, right? But what is it about them that makes it different? Do you know most of the time your customers will give you 1 to 3 keywords of what they're looking for when they're talking about lipsticks or makeup or anything? Like here's one for our lip conditioner, preps and primes your lips. People talk about, I really like color on my lip, but I just feel like it gets thick, it gets liney, their lips aren't conditioned. This could be something that absolutely is wonderful for them. Then you have the lip liner. We have 12 shades. As we go on, we're talking about the liquid eyeliner, the cream eyeliner, the glitter. You're like, okay, wow, Molly, that's a big line. It is. It is a big line. But the great thing is so all of them have a reason for being there. We have Glimmer waterproof eyeliner. Some people have issues with their eyes tearing up all the time and they always feel like they're dabbing or they're rubbing. This helps to keep everything in line. So these are good things that do I use all of these all the time? No, but what I do like is it helps prepare me to be able to deal with my customers when they have a question. And I'm like, hold on, let me get my book because I'm going to tell you exactly what you need. We're going to figure it out. And together you do as they keep talking. The jewelry, of course, is still always great. They have the pave that they bring this a couple of times a year. You will see that they will do 3-piece offers where if you are looking to get something like, for instance, the What's New campaign 9, you can order from that in campaigns 7 and 8. And it tells you that right on the What's New when you look. If you look on the front, it'll say What's New. It'll say campaign 9. You can order from these in campaign 7 and 8. So this allows you that if you wanted to get these because you wanted to wear them, maybe you're somebody who works in an office and you're like, people will see this. I mean, will they see these bracelets? Will they love these bracelets? And here it says the 3-piece, the necklace, the crawler earrings, and the bracelet. You can get these for $12.99. Now, we went over this last week, y'all, but I just keep talking about it because I need you to know where this is good for you and where this is not profitable for you. If you are looking to have events and you want to show these, this is great because you can get it at $12.99. It's a $43 value and you can show it. If you want it for you, so you can wear and show, you go to church, you're in different groups, Bible studies, you go hang out with your friends, you go meet for dinner. You know, if you wear them, people will see them. This gives you a cheaper way to get something you like so that people will see it in the outside world. But you don't use this What's New to order for your customers. Here's why. As you will see, this is a 3-piece offer. It's a $43 value. If you get this 3-piece offer, the only award sales you're getting, which you're going towards Premier, you want to get to that $5,000 mark, you're going to get $12.99 in award sales because that's what you're paying. When a customer wants it, guys, look at this. They can't get the 3-piece set. Here it's going to be $12.99 for just the necklace. So when you are showing them or sending them the link for this, it's $12.99 and $7.99 and $12.99, right? For each of these. You want the award sales for these so that you are getting the $13.99, the $7.99, and the $12.99, and you want that $43 in award. You know what I'm saying? You want to get those award sales. So this is again something that not everything has, y'all. Not everything has these 3-piece offers and all of that. But what I'm telling you is the special offers are made for you to promote it, not for you to buy you see how it says no limit? Not for you to buy a bunch of those and it's going to take you twice as long to get to your first sales level. That's not smart business for you. Yes, you could get them and still sell them for the book price. You could. You're still going to make the money. That's okay. But if you want to get to that 30% that you're making and then 40% that you're making, you want to make sure that they're ordering from the brochure, or that you're ordering also, that even though you're getting your commission off of it, good business says that you want to make sure that you're getting the award sales to get you to the levels that you want to be at. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, we can talk about it more. Here's again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They're just, and it's only going to get better. Here we are with our support of breast cancer with the American Cancer Society. These are something else. These will go fast. Anytime they bring out any new jewelry or new product for in support of breast cancer, and the way Avon has always embraced that, it always goes quickly. But a beautiful, beautiful necklace you'll see here. And here is the stretch bracelet to go with it. So a lot of times what I'll do with that, I have a couple of people I just buy for instantly because they have gone through this journey. And I will go ahead and grab those out of the what's new. Again, always remember, you're running business your way. My job is to help give you the helpful hints and hopefully some fun along the way and a little bit of knowledge to say what can work best for me and your business and your situation. But always do this however you want to do it, guys, as long as you're within the rules of everything. The just for you exclusive offers, there's a lot of these. We're not going to go through them all. But this is where you buy something and you get a bunch of free stuff with it too, or a great price. These are great. Here is again, they're bringing the retuned product guide. This is our health line, with of course the plant protein, the calm, the hydrobuse, the restful sleep. This is what happens. It's like, okay, well, your cost for all of these, it's $146 value, but you can get it for $45.99. And again, our collagen, which I take every single day, love the collagen. Then there's the metabolism boost and the clear complexion. These are giving you, again, if you've got something that you're like, yep, I need X amount for this vendor event, there's no limit that you could take that. You've got to be okay with taking the award sales they're giving you for that. You have to figure out where the balance is, what works best for you with any of this. Sometimes because it's stuff I use, I'm like, I don't care. It's something I want. I'm gonna get it. That's $32.99. Even with my discount, this is better. This is better. And I'm gonna, but you'll figure it out. Sometimes it just works that way.
I just wanted to say I'm ramping up for events right now, and what I've been doing is, if it's a really great bundle deal, I may buy a single bundle out of the what's new, but the rest of it I'm buying out of the brochure. And when you talked about that during the last sales meeting, it was such a great reminder because frankly, we've totally forgotten about the award sales difference. So thank you for that.
I agree. And I think sometimes that's missed a lot, Kim. So I'm glad that you're getting it and that you see that. Again, like you say, you look at it and you go, man, great deal. And it is a great deal because look, you can go get all those products and still sell them for the book price that it's in there. My job as your leader is to look out too for your goals, if that makes sense. And everybody's goal is going to be to try to get to that first level of Premier 5,000, which is going to give you 30% right there. Boom. But then of course, President's Club, which is going to give you that 40% or keep you there. So just want to make sure when you're looking at these, sometimes it's real easy to get all into a sale price of something. But when you see what the award sales are, again, when you're newer, these are things, keywords like award sales and things like you're going to notice like, okay, what is the best for me? What should I do with where I'm trying to go? So that's good. Now I love a lot of these that they're doing. I really do. These are, you're going to buy this and you're going to get that. If there is something, especially if it involves a lot of samples or something, I am all for it. You have got to decide with these what's best for you. Again, if I were going to, let's put a what if. If I were going to make a basket, if I were going to make something for a raffle that I wanted somebody to bid on, or if I wanted to do that whole, whoever places a $60 order or more, You're going to be, I'm going to be giving this away. I'm going to be raffling this away. I mean, look here, you look at all this anew, and then you're getting the vitamin C too, and all of that. These are where you take advantage of things like that. When you have something specific, these can be amazing for you. Like for me, I am a big rice water person. Ever since they bought this line to us, I love the rice water. I love the cleansers. I love everything about it. So for me, I'm looking at that going, girl, hold off. You know, you don't need all of that, but it's such a great deal, $24.99.
I have a question.
So understand, I get it. Yeah,
Question
Andrew.
about bundles. So my summer events are coming up where I have to start getting ready about ordering Bug Guard and Skin So Soft because that's what sells at the summer events.
Right.
Am I better off doing a bundle or better off ordering from the brochure?
Well, again, I think you have your answer there according to what the goal is. When it comes to Bug Guard, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like that's its own animal. You know what I mean? It's a special animal. It's that real exotic one over here. It's kind of like Skin So Soft. If you had a really great deal on here, if they did, I would have to think, is it the award sales or is this? I feel like when the Bug Guard comes out in 10 this year, I believe that you can't beat those prices. And I don't know about you, Andrew, but like when I go into events, I pretty much set my price for what I want for those things. It's not always about, it's always a little bit lower than the brochure because when they're at the event, I want them to think they're getting a better deal for sure. So I feel like the bundles for Skin So Soft Bug Guard, and I haven't looked deeply into them yet, but I feel like normally they're always good. And I'll tell you why, because of the freebies, like, you know, they give us the bags, things like that. When those things are doable, can't get those normally otherwise. So I don't think you can treat things like the Bug Guard exactly like the rest of these bundles. That my suggestion, especially because you do events. Events are a whole different animal than just going out there and selling to customers.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
those are two the summer event. Those are the two things that sell the most of.
Mhm.
And then hand creams and $5 jewelry for some reason. So I look
Yeah,
out
I hear
for
ya.
I look for jewelry because there's a what's the jewelry vendor that's $5? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Um,
paparazzi.
so they expect the same for me. So I watch for our clearance jewelry and they can snatch
It's all
things up.
good.
'Cause That's
And I think you're
that's what they're
smart. But
buying.
again, what you're talking about is a different animal than
Mhm.
taking care of our customers. What you're doing is establishing a new customer base through a vendor event. Okay. So you're doing things for vendor events that most of the time you'll never even have to deal with in the world of customer representative because they're looking at the books, they're looking at not what's on your table, they're looking at what's on your online store. They're looking at those kind of things. So I think it's two different animals when it comes to that. And when you're doing the stuff like the jewelry that's on the sale, it absolutely is what you need to do because you've already learned what works for
Yeah.
you in your business. So keep doing what you're
By the
doing.
way, I highly recommend that black suede essentials in the black suede soap. Very amazing. My aunt just bought
Nice,
15
yeah.
of the soap the other day.
That's nice. That's nice. Good to hear. I have a customer who just ordered that, but they don't have it yet, so I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
what that's
so
gonna
what do you think
be.
about this Skin So Soft bundle?
I think this is beautiful. One, because it's the original scent, and most people who want this want the original scent. I love this. This is already in my cart. This is in my cart too because I cannot keep these scrubs and cleansers in
Really?
I cannot. People love these.
When I
As
saw
soon
all those at an
as
event,
soon as they smell them, they're like, oh my, I use
you would
these.
open it and maybe do like a 10% discount.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. I mean, the last event I did with these, which by the way was just here in front of the house with everybody kind of took out what they were doing. I put this stuff in little cups and let people take it home with them in the little teeny cups. And I have to tell you, they loved it. It was good for one shower or one bath or whatever. But what they loved is that when they got done, they loved not only how their skin smelled, but also how it had just the smell stayed with them, and it's so fresh, no matter which one this is. I'm not a rose person, and I did not think I would like black rose. It doesn't smell like roses to me at all, or I wouldn't be wearing it. It would give me a headache. But I love the Himalayan pink salt and the black charcoal. I love that. That was my absolute favorite. But this is what I love. I'm going to get 3 of these toothpaste, and they have got the best toothpaste out there. I have not gone back to anything I use. I love their toothpaste. So for me, yeah, a couple of these. I love that it's no limit because, guys, these are $15 a piece as it is. I'm going to get 2 of these. Again, you have to say, where am I at in my business? What am I planning on doing with these to get repeat customers? Think about that. See, I will get this to do the same thing. I'll make samples, and every customer I deliver to that campaign, they will all get a sample of this. So I'm using one for me because I'm put one under the sink. And then the other one I'm going to use to tell my customers, you need to try this. You will love this. This is a scrub for your skin. See if you like it. And I think you'll love the smell of it. I always seem to make 1 or 2 new sales, but here's a great thing. That's a repeat buy. And that's what you want. It's like skincare, body care, anything. It's a repeat buy, and that's what you want. So love that. But I do the skin. I think this is a great offer. And for me, a lot of times I will get this because when somebody places a $60 order with me, they're going to get one of these products for free. Because at $18.99, and if somebody's spending $60 with me, it's worth every dime of dividing that up into 6. You tell me. It's worth it to me because my customers know that when they stay with me, they're going to get things that are great. Pay attention to the pets. They always have the pet stuff here.
That would be awesome if I can get a pet vendor event.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's keep moving. Of course, the samples, these are all the samples. They're continually putting the LX new all through the lines on here with the platinum and the ultimate. That's great. And then this will be the wow deal with the keratin chi. Of course, we have the skin so soft. And then we have the LX new and the new product 5-piece deal.
Wow.
Our cost is going to be $24. Customer price will be $40. Or you can think about this. Sometimes if the wow deal is good enough, I'll buy it and I'll split it up and I'll sell it separately. But that's kind of up to the individual. I'm checking for new people. You guys give me a minute. I do not want to miss anyone. Lyle, Sharon, Janae, hold on 1 second. I know somebody popped on here. Oh, okay, Melissa.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm
Good to
okay.
see
I'm
ya.
a little
Good to
late. I had
see ya.
vehicle problems.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll be able to watch the rest of it when I send the YouTube out, honey. A lot of good stuff in the beginning of it.
Okay.
Okay. Jennifer, I see you. Thanks for joining us, friend. All right. Let's see here. Okay, guys, just looking real quick. Bear with me. Just want to make sure. Some people have had to jump off. Some people are still on, but I just want to make sure we don't miss anybody. When I have an incentive, this is so important. Okay, so there we go. Now, what's the other thing I wanted to show you? Hold on. I'm going to stop this share. And there's one more thing, if I can make sure it's up. I don't know if you all saw this or not or got your email, but I want to make sure because it's only on until the 11th, and I want to make sure that you see it. Give me just a minute. I'm looking for the email that I got here. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Zoom, 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 zoom. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay, hold on. Bringing this up. All right, let me see if this will come up and you guys can see it. Share screen. All right, let's see. Can you guys see that in my email? The squeeze the day? Okay.
Yeah.
You all
Yeah.
should have gotten this. This was not handled. Look, corporate doesn't get it right all the time. They try. This is something that they talked about in the Beauty Buzz, which you can see in the back office. But this, and they also didn't put a date on it at first. Now there's a date to it. Squeeze a day. This was National Vitamin C Day. Okay. And I thought, oh no, I'm going to lose out on this with offering this because it's probably just for 24 hours, like a lot of them. Not so. With this, if they use the code BRIGHT60, with select $60 purchase, this isn't the purchase of anything, just anything. When they go to your site, if they click the whole vitamin C deal or the shop now on this, then it's going to show them what they need to pick from. And it is a whole bunch of stuff. But if they put this in and they are the vitamin C lovers, the body serum, which I absolutely love. I don't use it every day, but I use it about twice a week. Love this. And then the body oil, they will get that free. And then they've got this 4-piece glowing set for $29.99. It has the serum, the priming moisture, the eye cream, and the dry body oil. It's $146 value for $29.99. That is also out there. This is good until April 11th. Okay, so that you're aware, April 11th. I think some people have done some screenshots and all of this and put it in Onward no matter what, so you can check with that, but be sure about that. Also, hold on, guys. Also, we had an Avon Live today, and I sent out yesterday, if you're part of the text group, if you're not, you need to send me a text if you want to be a part of it. I sent out the artwork for both of the $60 deals and the $100 deals, that if they go and buy anything on the site for $60 or $100, they can enter the codes. It is good for 24 hours. It happened at, I think, 3 o'clock today is when that aired. It's also in the groups. So it's there in the groups. You have to look. But again, if you're watching this on replay or you're watching it live now, whatever, and you want to be part of my text message group, again, this is a text message between me and you, not me and you and the rest of the group. I have all the texts that go out, and when you text me back, it only comes to me. It doesn't go to everybody. I don't text you 50 times a day. I don't even text you 1 time a day. I ain't got that kind of time, okay? But when something important like this is out there, and I have the artwork already made up for you, where this is what it says, and all you've got to do is now share this through text, social media, whatever it is. You can save it to your phone, whatever you're going to do with it, then you can send it out. You will text me at, this is the number, so grab your pen if you don't have it and you're listening on replay, 240-346-9114. Let me say it again, 240-346-9114. Okay, you're going to simply say, Molly, this is Joe Smith. Please add me to your text group. And then I'm immediately going to put you in. I will respond as soon as I do, which may not be right away, and say you have been added. And then I will just go down the line when I'm sending stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, please don't text me if you're not on my team. I love y'all. You know I'm Mama Molly. I love you so much. But I cannot text 18,000 of you. Okay, I can't do it. I got that kind of time. But if you're following me in the groups, the information's already there. Okay, this is something that in the moment, our team, I want to make sure that you have it. So if you're really involved with your business and you really want to make some goals and you want to be ahead of the game, and you're like, yeah, I want to know that before I happen to open my email. I want to know that because Molly's taking the time to send the text. Then send the text out. I will gladly put you in it. And if you're not, it's okay. Look, there's some people who just aren't a text people, or they can't get texts at work. I get it. And I can't tell you exactly what time I'm going to send it because it's all according to what time they give it to me. But it's just another way for us to stay in contact, for me to get you pertinent information for something that I don't want you to miss out on because you didn't click on an email, or you didn't go to the site, or you didn't go to Facebook for 24 or 48 hours, and you could have used that to your better. Okay. I'm going into the chat again. If anybody's got a question or has a comment, unmute yourself and feel free. If you have a share, if you have a praise report on something, bring it. Would love to hear it. Okay, hold
Molly,
on.
I was just going to say for my vendor events and when I order the one bundle for myself, from the What's New, I'm getting the full size products, and I just went on to Amazon and ordered a bunch of plastic spatulas and
Nice.
makeup sponges, and so that way they can see the full size product and what that looks like, that they're actually getting to try it right there on the spot.
I love that. I love that. And those things are so helpful, and you can get them for practically nothing. So those are the things where people feel like, hey, yeah, they absolutely can. Vendor events are great, and people love to interact. It's not just about sitting in a chair and going, okay, look at my table if you want to. It's a relationship business, y'all. It's a get excited business. So that's good. I will be really happy to see what happens with that. That's great, great, great for you, Kim. Keep going at it. Might do a price comparison on Canva. Oh yeah, that would be great, Janae. If you do that and you post that in the group, that is perfect. Especially using matte priming, conditioning your lips first. Absolutely. Melissa, we know it's okay. It's all good. Amy was gonna be back. It's all good. Jennifer is here. Yay, Jennifer. Yeah, we send Jennifer the text code. There she is. Hello. And Janae shared that. Yeah, the bright 60 for that. That's great. Okay, good. That is perfect. I think we've got all of that. Does anybody have anything else? I have to tell you guys, as a team, we are truly, one second, sorry. We are, my son's trying to call me. My ear like just was like, oh my goodness, scared me to death. Went off. My new grandbaby wants to talk to me. That's got to be what it is. We got to see him. If we are really growing numbers as a team again, it's so good to see. I'll tell you what's really great to see, better than the numbers. The fact that Avon is slowly but surely getting the products in here. They are refreshing it. These manufacturers are working day in and day night. Oh no, Amy.
Amy, you're not muted, but thanks for y'all.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Amy, we will, please keep us in know, Amy. Let us know you're okay. Man, these tornadoes, so many people were affected. I hate this.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
know
I think
which
she's
way
in a
it's
direct
headed,
path.
but we're under a warning from 10 o'clock tonight till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of sleep for sure. Oh,
Yeah, we won't
Jen,
get sleep
guys.
at all. We won't get sleep in
We are
Arkansas. I just
praying
want to
for
put that
you
out there.
guys. I hate that you're going through this kind of stuff, man. I just pray God will just keep his hands on you guys and keep you safe for sure. We are growing as we are growing as a team. We are, so many of you, I'm watching you consistently put in orders, and I didn't see that at the end of the year, and it's really nice. Number one, it's nice to see a lot of faces back here that we've been kind of missing. And I know life gets in the way. So this is no judgment, because believe me, if I didn't have to show up at the host, sometimes I wouldn't be here because life gets so crazy. But as you all could see, because I was late, if I don't show up, it probably might not happen. So I have to show up. But keep doing what you're doing. Look, I'm going to keep bringing these team incentives. I'm already putting the team incentives together for 8 and 9. I'm going to release those here in the next few days. So, again, you can plan for what's Molly going to do for us in the coming. What can we do? Most importantly, I hope it's answering your need, or you're starting to see the path that it can open your need. For some of you, you just love the products and you love getting that discount. And I love that. For some of you, it's just a little bit of extra spending money. For a lot of you, if you're like me, it's helping to pay my bills for sure. I love this part of it. I love the relationship part of it. I love cutting up with you guys and sharing with you guys and watching you grow and celebrating you and giving you guys as much support as I can. Lyle makes me he makes me smile a lot. He knew I was sick this week. Lee and I both got so sick this past week, and we're better now. And I would be, my phone would go off and I'd be sitting in my recliner in my bedroom, and he'd be like, I don't know if you're asleep or not, but I just hope you're feeling better. I hope everything's okay. And in the midst of me going, my team's paying attention to the fact that I'm not feeling good. That was so cool. You know, Janae and her getting up early in the morning. Hey, girl, just want to see how you feeling. You know, that kind of thing. I just, that's what this is about. It's about us staying in touch with one another. And if you're not feeling it yet, you're going to feel it. If I pick on you, you know I love you because I don't pick on those I don't love. Let's just be clear. I do not. So glad that everybody is here. I have all the names down. Even if you had to leave and you're watching the rest of this on replay, your name is down. Biggest turnout we've had in 3 campaigns. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me an hour and a half of your time. I hope this is becoming beneficial for you. And where you can help each other in the groups, those kind of things, feel free to just get in there and let everybody know that we are rooting for one another, because boy, would I love to see each and every one of you here hit Premier, President's Club, to tell me you've been able to pay a bill, to tell me your kids can now play in the sports program, to tell me that life is easier and you're able to exhale, and to tell me that that thing that you just grabbed because you wanted to do something for you, that's what it's becoming. There's no better feeling than to know that you have control over what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I love you. If you have nothing else, I'm going to let you go. I will try to get this replay up and about to you guys. Andrew says, first vendor looking for ideas for bundles. Prices, skin so soft, do QR codes, sweepstakes. Yep, that's perfect right there, the sweepstakes. Don't forget to go in and look in your back office at the sweepstakes, and and send that to people. Put it on your social media. You want to get people that have to register. They have to register in order to be part of the sweepstakes, and it's free if they win. So that's huge. So make sure you use that. Anybody have anything else?
Molly, I have one thing.
Okay.
So I was on the back office looking the other day, and there was if you have a successful first recruit, they will give you, if you're a bronze ambassador or above, they'll give you 5 newly appointed recruits. Is that right?
Say that again.
It was, I believe, on the back office, if you are a bronze ambassador or above, and you have a successful first recruit, they will give you 5 newly appointed team members.
Yeah.
So the question is, I think I saw that they extended that until maybe like July. So
yes, that's the one thing that, yes, I wanted extended for sure. Yes, that works. So you know what that requires of you, right?
So my question was, once I promote to bronze ambassador, after that, I'm in the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
you've got to be in order to participate, you've got to be a bronze ambassador first.
Sure.
Right.
The clarification that I was just looking for is I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to be titled going in to achieve, because I didn't see any of that in the fact guide or anything.
No, where you think they would get wordy, they didn't get wordy for sure. But the deal is that incentive is for bronze ambassadors and above, not just for somebody who now, of course, is a contender or star promoter. It is the fact that it doesn't take much now, really, to be a bronze ambassador. You know, when you think, because remember, your sales count towards those sales too.
Sure.
So if you get those team goals for bronze ambassador and you hit it, and then the person that you bring in after that, and again, 0 sign up, they want to come in, just give it a try, and they put in $100 order, then you are then going to be gifted 5 new recruits from Avon that you didn't have to, you worked for it, but they just, and if it's like it normally is, you may have 2 who are really serious. You know how that rolls. You've been there before, Lyle. So there may be, but how wonderful would it be to know that you brought in 1 who was successful, but out of 5, you have 2 more now who are helping get you not to bronze ambassador, but to silver ambassador. See what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
because I definitely
so
remember the days of nesting, and I
yes,
think I had like 10 nested at one time, and like 8 of them were personal orders and for their family. It's like, are you kidding me?
it's one. It's that I know. I just
They did enough
nesting.
to keep their.
Nesting was a great thing. And this is kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
Yep.
Except some of those nesting people, they had been in for a really long time, and some of them
Yep.
didn't do anything. There are always pros and cons with everything
Yep.
they do. They can't tell us that the 5 people they give us are going to be great. But if we work with them and if they have a want to, we know they can be great, if that makes sense. Okay. So once we figure out what they want or don't want, we can be great with them. So that is definitely, if you're interested in leadership and bringing people in, that is a way to grow your business very quickly once you can get a couple of people in here who will help with your numbers to get that going. And for a while, you'll be the one who carries most of the numbers. It's the way it always is when you're a top seller. But the great thing is when they see what you're doing, you hope they catch the bug and they want to do it too. And then before you know it, you're on that roller coaster of like, yeah, here we go. So love that. So good thing.
I remember the old days of leadership, how rough it was. Like,
It was so rough.
well, they had the time limit where like after like you had 13 campaigns to hit the level, and if you didn't, they took everyone away from you. Like I would get like to like the 12th or 13th campaign, and a bunch of people would sign up, but it wasn't enough time, and I'd lose them, and I'd have to start all over again. It was awful. I'm so glad they changed it.
We were glad to see that kind of stuff go away for sure. Look, Avon's 135 years old, plus years old, and they've made a lot of good decisions and bad decisions. But what we have to remember is that the people behind the company are human too. And they're not the ones who are out here doing the work. And sometimes when they open their ears, they listen to us and they realize that something they were doing is so different from other companies. Why isn't it working for us? It took them a while to figure that out. But now when you have team members, they are your team members as long as you are a part of Avon and you are active, which is good. They can never be taken away from you. You make an instant 3% off their sales as long as you're putting in it. There's so much more about leadership that is so profitable and better that you feel like your work means something and that it's not taken away. So kudos to Avon years ago for changing that. So yeah, and I'm excited to hear you talking about leadership, Lyle. That's awesome. I love that. That's perfect.
Well, I have to openly admit, I did not want to entertain that for a while, but
It's okay.
when I saw that was extended until like July, it's like, okay, is this the God speaking to me?
Thank you. I was going to say God send. That's what it sounds like to me. And hey, what's the worst thing that can happen if you don't hit it when you wanted to? But the point is, if you're making a few extra bucks because a few of the people that have come on are still with you, hey, who doesn't take that? You're like, hey, if you want to learn, I'm here for you. I'll be your mentor. I'll lead you through this. Let's do this together, because you can't drag them. We've been there. We've had that discussion time and time again. But when you find people who truly want to do something and they put the work behind it, there is no greater blessing than being a leader in this company. That's what I will tell you. It can be frustrating sometimes.
So I had a grandmother upline, Mickey Crowell. Some might know.
I know Mickey.
And she would travel 2 hours to come and prospect with me. And she always would tell me every single time, you have to get through all the no's to get the yes.
Yes. Yes.
And that is something that is, stuck with me and, more my Avon career.
Yeah, that is huge.
I don't know if you read, but one of the perfect books to read for that also is Believe It by Jamie Kern Lima. Molly knows.
Oh,
that
gosh,
book. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, such a good book.
It is perfect for what you're like talking about, because it speaks exactly to that. When you like read just even the first few chapters, you will see just how persistence can go such a long way, and just truly believing for what you don't see, that goes so far. And I'm telling you from personal experience, and I know I have sold myself short one too many times in my Avon journey. But I say all the time that if I didn't have the upline that I had, I probably wouldn't be in this company. But that's a lie. It's a whole lie.
Yes,
Molly
you
knows
would have.
because like
Stop it.
6 years probably into my Avon journey was when I truly found my passion for being a servant leader as well as serving others. Gift giving is already a love language of mine, and this just helps me amplify that every single day. And so when you think about it from a leadership perspective, it's going to be hard to build your team from the perspective of don't set an expectation so high of thinking 100% of your team members are going to perform. You have to remember that 80-20 rule. Still be there for your team, but do your best to lead in the way that you want them to follow, but also be willing to follow as well.
Absolutely.
Be transparent in your journey. That's what makes people step up. And I'm telling you that from experience, because we could always look to everybody else's success, but we take less time to appreciate the journey that got them there. So very proud of you for stepping up. Any of y'all stepping up in your
great
business.
feedback.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that is great feedback, Janae. Thank you for that. Good to have you back here contributing again.
Likewise.
So yeah, I love this. You know, this is what I love about these meetings. They go places we don't even know they're going to go. So I love that. We talk about so much. It's why I never have a massive agenda, because you guys make the agenda. You guys call it out. You guys bring what you need, and we try to find answers or a direction that will help you. And you know, nobody says you're not going to have to crawl through some weeds, or you're not going to have to step in a mud puddle here and there. But I will tell you, if you keep going, the road will not always be rocky, and you will be, man, I'm glad I didn't quit. Man, I'm glad I stuck with it. So that's my prayers for you guys every single night. So, okay, it's 8:30. I am going to let you go. Everybody say hi to Lee. See Lee in the background? Say hi to Lee. And we will talk soon. For all of you who know, if you need me, reach out. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll have this replay out to you as soon as I can. Take care, everybody, and you stay safe all. Bye-bye.